Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Hell Camp Teen Nightmare. And this is a new documentary from Liza Williams, as this focuses on a series of camps that were set up in Utah and then soon after elsewhere, where troubled teens were sent at great expense and efforts by their parents to get reformed. But what they found out was horrific things happening to these teens, both physically and there's all kinds of abuse emotionally and physically. And this was one of those kinds of films that I saw coming out. Oh, it's coming out on Netflix. I was a little worried about the approach that it was going to take with the material, and specifically how it was going to handle such sensitive topics, because I feel like a lot of these documentaries on Netflix feel a little, I don't want to use the word sleazy, but it kind of feels like the schlockiness to it, where it's very manipulative and trying to, really lean into like the craziness to get big responses. And I'll admit, there's a bit of that. But what really surprised me was the emotional impact that this film was able to garner by interviewing the teenagers growing up, what they've been through, interviewing some of the families, and experiencing what they went through. And those moments throughout this film hit hard. There's big emotional moments where these people were talking about the abuse that they've been through, the sexual abuse, the emotional abuse, just the trauma of what Steve Cartasano did, the founder of the Challenger Wilderness Therapy Program. And also like seeing how this man, taking a look at this man and how he felt so disconnected from the impact that he was making adversely on these young people, and how he just kept painting this picture of like he was doing good for them, and even more shockingly, others sticking up for him and just being like, he wasn't a bad guy, he just made some bad decisions. And the nature of humanity to see those kinds of things and portray them on screen, and it's just such an impact that those moments were able to capture here. This isn't the most technically sound documentary, this isn't the most insightful and deep, but it's something that really hits on a visceral level and is able to leverage the horrible things that happened at the hands of Cartasano and capture an indictment on these kinds of abusers. And I definitely think this is worth a watch. It just a 90-minute documentary that you can find on Netflix. But those are my thoughts on Hell Camp Teen Nightmare. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.